the subtle forces. I am your host, Anja, not Anja. I am standing in an alley. Ooh.
Anja. Anja.
Bonjour.
Anja.
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 Anton.
Once upon a time, there were siblings.
Didier. 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 Anton.
There were two siblings.
Anja.
They thought there was Anton
Anton.
and there was Anja.
Anja. Anja.
But Anton was 5.5 years older than Anja. So Anja was much more gullible. And could be told things like that there was another sibling that was born before Anton
Natanja. Natanja.
who died, who Mom and Dad loved a great deal more than either Anton or Anja. And we were the replacements of a child who they loved so much more than us. Anton told me this wasn't true years later. But I had believed for so many years. I knew it was true. Somewhere we had a sibling.
Natanja. Anton.
Didier. Didier.
It was my goal in life
Anja.
to give up everything to try and find this third sibling.
Yours. Celeste. Natanja.
But the first question I had to ask was, what makes a Seeger? Anton and I are Seegers. We are from the Seeger family. What are distinctive characteristics of a Seeger so that I may recognize it out in the world? You said music? I don't think that's the case, sir. I took 5 years of music. I was forced to take 5 years of music. I had 3 different music teachers, each begging my mother, please, for the love of God, do not force this girl to take piano lessons anymore. She will not learn. She crosses her arms. She pouts so violently. She will not learn the names of notes, and she will bite. She hurts with her fangs. Anton was the musician.
Anton.
Yes, Anton. He was the cherub that fell from heaven straight into a guitar
Anton.
and was lovingly embraced by asymmetry,
Spray.
by minor chords, by fear in audio form. Maybe there was an elder sibling, because, you know, an elder sibling would just be the best qualities of all of us, all wrapped together. So maybe they would be very good at music, and maybe they would also have a fang and be very ferocious. I started to look in the community for these two qualities. Where do musicians with fangs hang out? What kind of music do people with fangs like? Something biting. Something gargantuan. Something cataclysmic like punk music. I went to a basement show. My feet stuck to the stairs from 35 years of spilled beers. All the shoulders were slouching. All the pierced lips were pursing. Not a smile. Sunglasses at night. I didn't like any of these people. But I pushed in there. I got out my ruler. I shoved it in their mouths. I measured their incisors. Half an inch. 13 millimeters. No. Can I see you bite? Would you bite into this piece of cheese? Anton doesn't have a bite like that. I don't have a bite like that. I gotta get out of here. This is a flop. I'm a little lost in the story, I will admit. But that's because I was feeling a lostness for my sibling, my eldest, best sibling. What else could I know about them? I think everyone in my family likes going to the creek and tossing things into the creek and watching things wash down the creek and gently drooling into the creek. Where would I go to find someone like that? I walked along the river for years, searching for my eldest sibling. One day I saw a beaver. Now that's an interesting thought. Can you be related to a beaver? They have all the things going for them. They have a long tooth. They have a will to create intricate homes and to gnaw and to stare into the creek. And they're full of luscious, tender meat because they are sensitive. I think I would have a beaver. I think I can understand why Mom and Dad loved their eldest beaver the most. I mean, what do I have on a beaver? Not much. And a beaver is also very independent, and after a time would ditch the family to go out there and build a dam. Yeah. All right, so I started to see that it must be the beavers, but how do I approach a beaver? How do I ask a beaver, are you related to me? Are you my long-lost sibling? Will you complete the picture that has always been incomplete? What do beavers like? They like twigs and sticks and wood and stuff. I decided to build the beaver a tree. But if I build a tree, it'll take 30 years for some grackles or whatever large bird this is to roost in the tree. I have a lack of bird knowledge, so I'm using the wrong words, and it's very ignorant and frustrating to every ornithologist in this vast audience of ornithologists. But one day, something with one of those like things that go below your neck, that wobble, that go woo. One of those birds is gonna roost in the tree, and when that happens, it'll be the beaver's time to gnaw it down, to add it to their dam. So I waited 12, 15 years for that to happen, and just last week, finally I saw a large, just the most sumptuous bird with a large thing below its neck that goes woo woo, climb into the tree and roost. And in that moment, the beaver came out and it opened its mouth, and before it could take its first bite, I was like, hey, beaver. Beaver. Hi, Beaver. Do you know Gene and Bill Seeger? DeSimone Seeger? Who? Well, I'm looking for my sibling. Do you know anyone who was born to a human family of your kind? No. Go away. I'm trying to get this tree down. Do you know how you feel after 15 years of trying to contact the beavers, of waiting for a large, beautiful, nameless bird to roost in its branches, and for that tree to fall, and for you to get an invitation into the dam, and to have tea with your long-lost favorite sibling? Devastation. I had to lay in a darkened room 5 days in a row, only broth. I was too weak to use the bathroom. I just stared at the ceiling. I wondered why. Why do I only get one perfectly good sibling when other people don't get any siblings at all? Or a bunch of bad siblings? Why was the most perfect beaver sibling never to be? Maybe Anton was right. Maybe there was no eldest sibling who was better than us, who died, who didn't die, who still exists out there.
Yes. Loud.
Yes.
Loud. Yes.
Years.
Loud.
And yes.
Maybe.
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 You never really know anything ever, do you, about anything? No.
Natanja.
Oh my God, I'm so lost. How do I end the story?
Natanja.
I think I'm supposed to work into the discovery that DDA is actually our eldest brother.
Natanja.
But that seems too easy. DDA, quickly, can you reveal your teeth? No. No.
Didier.
That's not the mouth. Okay. I'm gonna file that away. And I'm gonna invite a change to the stage.
Yes.
I'm going to select from the audience.
Maybe.
I'm making eye contact right now with Brock Gurley. Brock, please transition this moment.
Garivan.
One time I climbed inside a spaceship because I thought maybe my sibling was in outer space. Anton and I suited up. Silver. Head to toe. Skin-tight jumpsuits of silver. We didn't want anything to get in our way as we jumped on all the walls in outer space. Zero gravity. Clearly our eldest sibling was cooler than us, funkier, and would live in outer space. We overdid it as you do. You always want to impress your eldest sibling. We're like, what can we do? What crazy thing can we do when we meet our eldest sibling to really impress them and want to know us? Maybe we can make them brownies, but in silver. Silver brownies. Here's the recipe. Coconut oil, rice flour. All Seegers are gluten-free. Almond milk. Some of us had problems with milk too. Lots of salt. Too much salt. Blaine always complains about how much salt we put in our food.
Do you know you have scratchy toilet paper?
We are savory people. We like things more savory than sweet in the Seeger family. These are salty silver brownies.
I can't say damn, right?
1 cup salt, a pinch of sugar. Cocoa powder. 3 eggs.
That's not the path I chose, was it? My ex-husband's the killer. And newsflash,
Stir.
you're dead. I have 2 boobs, not 6.
Now
I
go
have
over to
6
the
bucks.
shelf in Mom's
Because
house.
when you guys are talking about me,
The shelf that has had the same herbs since 1973 when they bought the house. And find the silver draggies. Do you know what a silver draggie is? It's like sugar, a ball of sugar wrapped in actual silver. It's common in desserts in India. And my mom has had the same jar since probably the 70s. You just want to empty all of them in. I mean, now is a really good time. You got to go all out to impress the eldest sibling. Put every silver draggie in there. Let it melt. You got to put the whole recipe inside a furnace. Let it just turn into lava. Silver it up. Add in a few slices of tin foil and pour into a mold. Let it dry. Let it cool. And when it thunks on the ground, you will know. Done. Past the sun somehow. Burn to a crisp. After a while, we left the Milky Way. We passed Andromeda. Deeper and deeper. All of a sudden, it felt like we were getting into the suburbs. Planets and galaxies were further apart. Whoa! Wait a minute. Is that a black hole? Oh, oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. Leave that out. Leave it quick. It's been a while since I've been on live radio. Leave it. Sorry. This black hole scared me. I'm getting sucked into the black hole. Anton is getting sucked into the black hole. Brock, our driver, is getting sucked into the black hole too. Will we be in here forever? Will we be nothingness? Will we emerge somewhere else? Which door is it? Which door will we go through? We emerge in a Chuck E. Cheese, of course.
And I'm usually dead.
It's always Chuck E. Cheese. We are in the ball pit. There's that ball pit smell. One head. I see Brock. Hi, Brock. I see another head. Is that Anton? Yeah, Anton's here. Here's another head. Is that my head? Hey, it's my head. I'm here too. A fourth head appears. Wait a minute. There wasn't a fourth person before. Who's that in the ball pit? Is it you, long lost sibling? It's a mannequin head. Darn it. How did this mannequin head get in the ball pit? I want to go home. This the afternoon.
Where did you go?
Outside the Chuck E. Cheese. I see myself. Look, I'm coming out of the Chuck E. Cheese. I'm a little girl. I'm how old I was in 1996. In a hat with ears that moved. This is getting too weird for listeners at home. They're not here. They can't see what I see. But here I am. There's Anton. There's me. There's my parents. But walking with them is a third person who's taller than Anton.
Where did you go?
Taller than me, but not as tall as my parents. Anton,
Where did you go?
is this us in a parallel universe? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Run into Chuck E. Cheese, go into the spaceship, smash the glass, and get the brownies quick. I think it's like June or something, and none of us was born in June, but they're coming out of Chuck E. Cheese. So clearly, it's probably the eldest kid's birthday, and we have the perfect birthday present. Even though they're like, I mean, how old were you in 1996, Anton? 14. Even though they're older than 14, they just had their birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh my god, this story is getting so weird. I'm sorry. But it's the truth, you know? Anton runs in there. He grabs the hammer. He smashes the glass. He gets out the silver brownies. He runs out. He delivers them to the eldest child who's like 16 to 18 years old having their birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. And before he can even give the brownies to the eldest child and impress them, our mom interrupts. She says, wait, did you use all the silver draggies from the jar in our kitchen? Those are special. You're not supposed to use them all at once. Anton! Anja! Crispin! So that's who this is? Our long-lost sibling? His name? Crispin? In this universe, Mom has often told Anton that if she had named him anything different, it would have been Crispin. It makes sense, but hearing an actual person named Crispin in our family is kind of disconcerting. All of a sudden, I don't want to be related to someone named Crispin. Can we go back home? How do you leave Earth to go back to Earth without a spaceship? We all go back home to Franklin. We all go back to the house. Mom and Dad are surprisingly not surprised by the presence of their adult children returning. But they do have one question. Where's Crispin, the elder? Crispin doesn't exist in our reality. We like it that way. Crispin, aged 18, starts to wanted, but suddenly I didn't want. I think Anton feels the same way. This is all very overwhelming, very overstimulating. I don't have anything to say at this moment. Brock reminds me you gotta keep going. I forgot that Brock was even here in this story. This whole time he's been asleep in a sleeping bag in our living room. Brock wakes up. What is this melodrama, he said. Let's just all have breakfast together. Crispin, Anton, Anja, Brock, and parents. We have hash. We have sunny side eggs. I remember this from childhood. I haven't had a can of hash since childhood, and it is so delicious. I forget that I am gluten-free, and I have toast, because in 1996 I was not gluten-free. Dietary things do not matter when you are eating in the past, even if you are present. I will not have digestive issues because all of this already happened. Going into the past is like it never happened because it already was. I just want to close my eyes and end up in an alley again in 2024, not 1996. I didn't like a lot of things about 1996. People look so frumpy.
Great pyramid of
Their jeans were too big for them.
Colossus.
Everything was teal all the time. And I had a stupid brother named Crispin, apparently. I should describe Crispin. Crispin smacks his lips a lot when he eats his sunny side up egg. He slurps his orange juice. Clearly he's mom and dad's favorite. My dad points out news articles to him constantly. Hey Crispin, did you see this article? You'll like this. Hey Crispin, wanna ride the lawnmower with me? Just the two of us? Dad never asked me to do that. Next act. Stephen Strupp.
I turned the corner, but the corner turned into my head. Now it's a circle that I can't get around. I feel like sleeping, but I don't feel like going to bed. Laying there thinking about what I'm missing now. I don't wanna go to bed, 'cause there's nothing there waiting for me but more me. I don't wanna go to bed, but I know that I'll have to eventually. Must be some reason that my teeth keep falling out of my head. The dentist says we got no one to point to but me. Therapist says that I did what I could when I could do it, but that's not saying it was enough exactly. I don't wanna go to bed, 'cause there's nothing there waiting for me but more of me. I don't wanna go to bed, but I'm yawning and 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 yawning, yawning and yawning, yawning and yawning and yawning and yawning and yawning and yawning and yawning. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna go to bed. I don't wanna be awake no more. I don't wanna stay awake no more. I don't wanna be awake for more. Thank you. Oh, my love, I want you to know it wasn't always this way. Once I shone like a faint young sun. Never thought it would happen to me, but now here I am, dark and dull, hitting rock bottom. But I won't take you down, down to my level. There's one God up there, down here there's many devils. It's not so unfair, it's to be unbearable. Cast the first stone and I'll throw back a pebble. And then falling out of favor when I wake up and read the paper. No good news to speak of. My coffee doesn't wake me up, it just keeps me from falling back asleep. And dreaming still is the only love. But I won't take you down, down to my level. There's one God up there, down here there's many devils. It's not so unfair, it's to be unbearable. Cast the first stone and I'll throw back a pebble. But I won't take you down, down to my level. There's one God up there, down contender. I had made my mind up to be something better. I won't take you down, down to my level. You join me down here, might be tempted to settle. Sunny days ain't the same since my love went away. Thanks. This is a song called Steve's Moody Blues. It's based on a true location. Follow me down to the bottom. Follow me on down. I'm buying shots there if you want 'em. Round after round after round. Follow me. Oh, follow me. Follow me on down. Follow me down if you wanna. Forget it all by last call. We'll find out what's at the bottom, or if it's just a longer fall. Follow me, oh follow me. Follow me on down. Follow me down to the bottom. It's not as bad as it sounds. The top is lonely, so follow me. Follow me on down. Follow me down to the bottom. Thank you. The most recent thing I did was a collaboration with my friend Casey O'Brien called Sure Thing. And so I'm going to play one of them. It's called Brain a Break. Break my body to give my brain a break. My body to give my brain a break. My body to give my brain a break. Run until my thoughts just stop. Run until my thoughts just stop running. My TV friends taught me how to die cool, how to cry cool, and how to feel like I'm living when I'm just in bed. Sometimes everyone I know is 2D and scripted. It's okay, long as I don't think it to death. Break my body to give my brain a break. My body to give my brain a break. My body to give my brain a break. Run until my thoughts just stop. Run until my thoughts just stop running. Why do I find myself in middle night in the fridge light at the tail end of a walk-in sleep when I've lost my head? Thinking maybe string cheese would erase what my dreams meant. It's okay, long as I don't wake in his bed, and I just keep running, 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 running. Break my body to give my brain a break. My body to give my brain a break. My body to give my brain a break. Run until my thoughts just stop. Run until my thoughts just stop running. Thank you. If I never have one, would it be so bad? Got no inspiration, I just never had none. Don't mean I don't want one, don't mean I don't try. Got no to jump gun, I don't wanna lie. If I were given one, I would not deny. If it were the right one, I would not deny. I'd say this one's mine for the rest of my time. Thank you. If you throw it all away, don't go asking for it back. It was yours to keep. You made your bed, now be thankful that you have a place to sleep. Trying to find another way to make it today. Grow my hair, why I can't say it's getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way, getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. If you don't make up your mind, you will wind up looking in from the outside. Don't you wish you tried now? But hindsight is the best way to waste your time. Trying to find another way to make it today. Grow my hair, why I can't say it's getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. Long hair getting in the way, getting in the way. Thank you. It's a fade out on the recording. Sorry I'm late. I got caught up in hell and broke my only bell. I tripped and I just fell, and I fell and fell. I'll spare you the details. The part worth it to tell is that it ended well, at least that it did end. And thanks to you, my friend, I have this life to spend, and now it's my intent to live on an island. Too small to show up on a map. That's where I'll be. If you're looking for me, that's where I'll be. My island hidden by the second letter N in Atlantic Ocean, on the map written like a song to sing. Clearance if you're listening, I've not forgot your wings, just got caught up in other things, and those things were wrong. But I'll declare by this song that all those things are gone, and now I'm moving on, somewhere on an island. Too small to show up on a map, that's where I'll be. If you're looking for me, that's where I'll be, somewhere on an island. Too small to show up on a map, that's where I'll be. If you're looking for me, that's where I'll be. Thanks. I'm gonna do one more. It's called Goodbye Krumholtz. And if you don't know, Krumholtz are tiny little trees that grow up really high. If you're ever in the alpine, they're actually just regular pine trees, but really high up. I guess because it's so high up and it's so windy, they grow really small, and they're kind of stunted looking, and they're called Krumholtz. And I happen to be a fan of these trees called Krumholtz. And every time I see them, it's one of those things where you never know when you're going to see them again. You never know. Maybe this is the last time. I don't think it's going to be the last time, but if you don't necessarily have immediate plans on returning to the alpine country, you got to wonder, is this going to be the last one? So that's what this song's about. It's called Goodbye Krumholtz. Goodbye. That's it. Thank you.
Steven Strupp, everyone. For those of you just joining us, Anton, my brother, and I were on a long journey in space trying to find our long-lost sibling we never had in this universe, and we happened to have found them in 1996 in the parking lot of a Chuck E. Cheese. And his name was Crispin, and he was a beaver, and he was 18 years old, and Mom and Dad clearly
sibling, Crispin, who's 18 years old and has no reason on earth to have a birthday party in Chuck E. Cheese because, you know, as far as we can tell, he is a fully functioning 18-year-old beaver. And beavers are just supposed to be in nature, gnawing trees, building dams, finding mates, and whipping people with their tails when they get in the way. But instead, this beaver is getting tucked into bed by both my parents each night, getting kissed 10 times on each cheek by both parents, getting spooned. And my parents are ignoring young Anja and Anton in 1996 because they drastically prefer Crispin, this beaver who has bluish, reddish, curly hair that my mom loves to stroke all day long and tell him, "What nice hair you have. Beautiful hair, Crispin. Anja and Anton don't have hair like that." And young Anja and Anton in 1996, they also look sad. They look even sadder than Anja and Anton in my 1996 ever looked, because they have this third sibling who's awful, who's selfish, who steals the limelight even more than I do, and that's saying something. It's awful. And that beaver, you know, he has really soft, fatty skin that feels so good to squeeze, and you just see your parents squeezing and hugging the beaver constantly. And Anton, Anja and me and Brock and the band has since grown. Another spaceship has landed that went through the black hole. There are more members of our band now, but they're going to help us out. We have Jesse Lamont on saxophone, who's going to join us soon. We have Zach, who's going to possibly maybe even speak from the perspective of Crispin the Beaver. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this situation. We're gonna try and have some resolution by the end of the show, I promise you. And at the very least, maybe we'll get back to Earth. Maybe we'll get back to the alley where the sun is dropping and the clouds are cumulusing and chairs are moving. Balls are no longer bouncing because there is dancing. Yes, the chair is dancing. The ultimate dance partner is a chair. I do agree, because the chair will do what you want it to. The chair will move as you move. The chair and you. Here we are. It's 1996. I am still wearing a sweatshirt that is passed down from my eldest sibling, Crispin. Anton has had to wear this sweatshirt when Crispin outgrew it, and Anton was large enough for it. Anton wore it until he got too big for it, and now I am the perfect size for this very worn, very holy shirt that says Crispin. Hello, young Anja. You are the ignored youngest child living in the shadow of a giant 18-year-old beaver who just gnaws and gnaws. He gnaws at the walls of the kitchen. He gnaws at the stairwell. The house is a wreck. This beaver can't stop gnawing on stuff. But my parents just ignore it. They do nothing about it because they have nothing but praise for Crispin. Perfect child. Miracle child. This beaver that fell out of my mother's body. Somehow, I don't know how it happened, my father was just as delighted and surprised as my mother in 1978 when it happened. But here he is. He's 18 years old. It was just his birthday party yesterday, but he gets another birthday party today because he's just the world's most perfect child, most perfect beaver. All of Crispin's senior class from Marquette High School are making their way to the house now. They're going to have a big birthday party with Doritos. They're all going to have a great time, but I doubt there'll be anything left because Crispin's just gnawing on it before everyone gets there. Crispin's eating a chair, the same chair you were dancing with. Oh my gosh. I feel like someone has to tell Crispin off. I feel like Crispin's gonna have something to say in return. Here comes the football team from Marquette High School. Of course, Crispin plays football. Anton and I never did anything stupid like that. But Crispin, he's like a linebacker, he's a quarterback, he's a wide receiver, he can do it all. He has that big wide tail, he can do anything with a football. It really impresses my father. Even my mom pretends to enjoy watching this somehow. A big beaver on the field, stealing the scene, being the hero ball in every game. No other player necessary. All these other football players are merely decorative. But they all... Hey, Crispin! Hey, Crispin! Hey, Crispin! Hey! You're so cool! Hey! Happy birthday, man! Hey, Crispin! I brought you a present! You like this log? It's a big log! Hey! Hey! Every last person at this party has brought a log to Crispin. No one ever did that for me at any of my birthday parties. I looked to Anton. He's just as horrified and jealous. I looked at Brock. He's just completely stricken. He has nothing to say. His eyes are wide as saucers. I look to DDA. He just spits in disgust. I look to Jessie and Rosilla. Yeah, she almost smashes her saxophone against the wall in disgust. So many logs, too many people at this birthday party. Crispin's so popular, but he's so mean. He just ignores everyone. He just bats them with his big wide tail. He says, more cake. They pass a whole cake in his direction. He opens up his mouth. He shoves it all in. The whole cake. Things are getting out of control. He's decimated the pantry. a fire in the pantry. All the toilet paper is in the toilet, on the roll. Beavers don't use toilet paper. The ceiling falls. Plaster everywhere. Stop! Crispin, you listen to me. You're a bad brother. We don't like you. Have a bad birthday. Everyone is shocked, except for my crew from Earth. Crispin sidles over. Crispin raises his wide tail, towering over my head. Crispin's eyes narrow. Crispin widens himself. He reveals his buck teeth. Crispin is about to do something. Crispin I'm afraid. But this is the moment we've been waiting for. The monologue from Crispin. Who will speak on behalf of Crispin?
I will be Stephen Hawking.
You will be Stephen Hawking, who's of course in outer space, watching all of this. The black hole of Crispin's mouth is opening. His buck teeth are growing. And he doesn't even have to say anything. His teeth just grow and grow, widen and widen, sharpen and sharpen. He begins to swing his head. He's clearly going to decapitate me. There's only one thing I can do. Reach out and grab the teeth and ride! We ride in the air. I hold on to dear life, my sibling and I. Ah! constrabulate in the alley. And I am so glad that Crispin is no more. All right, is this the end? Have we ended things? Did we get something working? There might be one more thing happening. There might be an epilogue. There's always more mystery to be had in any story. The parts that were not, that you wonder, not answered, and they will never be answered. But there's still remaining feels. I still feel like I could have an elder sibling who is better than the rest of us, who I would want to know, who is not Crispin, who is not a beaver, but is out there, that I will never know about, that Anton wasn't just lying about. Anton told me for a reason when we were very young. Before you were born, before I was born, there was another child that Mom and Dad loved more than you or I. Someone who passed away. He told me this was a lie, but he told me years later. So all those years, I knew it come into fruition for Crispin. Fall lasts another 3 weeks for Crispin. Garbage tumbles more elegantly when Crispin's around. You never burn your tongue on soup when Crispin's at your table. You can feel every eyelash kissing your cheek when Crispin blinks. Perfect sibling. If I finally found Crispin, I'd never take the wrapper off him. I'd just let him sit on my counter forever, admiring the label, brother. Other people might come over, they're gonna say, hey, aren't you ever gonna use your brother? No, no. I just like him to sit there. I like to see him. I'll maybe one day when a special occasion comes, I'll take the shrink wrap off. I'll invite him to sit down and tell me his life story. But I'm saving that. I'm saving that for the right day. But that day never comes. I never really want to know the truth about Crispin. Let him be a mystery. We had DDA on synth. We had Jesse on saxophone. We have Brock on drums. Zach on block. I don't know what you call that thing. Sampler. Anton on bass. Anja on mic. Crispin in mystery. Riverwest Radio on radio. Thank you, audience. Goodbye.